Hello, I'm Sam Prattley, Diocese Secretary in Hereford, and I would like to introduce this film. If you're watching, then you're probably one of the 9,000 people who regularly attend the church in our diocese every week. It's a wonderful place where having the highest ratio of clergy has over time produced one of the highest church-going populations in the country. It's a privilege to witness how we, together, pray and serve God in seeking both spiritual and numerical growth. Over the past few years, we've shared and spent our reserves on making sure our clergy numbers remain high, despite pressures on income. We have invested wisely and managed our assets well, and this has helped us to be able to invest in growth projects. We now have 9 intergenerational missioners and plans for a new church plant and youth church in Hereford City. Your parish offer has also helped to establish one of the finest and most effective voluntary networks in the county in pursuit of the common good. This was most impressive during the recent pandemic, where the network mobilised almost overnight to set up new services to support our local council and NHS trusts. This is in addition to all of the brilliant services that continue to operate throughout, like our pastoral visitors, food banks, rural chaplaincy and help for the homeless. This film, hopefully the first of a few, provides more examples of how much your offer can help.
One of the things that we notice about God's generosity is that when there is a need, He sends people and resources to fill that need.
And without the generosity of the people here and without the people in the wider church community, I couldn't do the things that I do. I might, if I'd have carried on, have a smaller impact, but with a community of people behind us, the impact can be far, far greater.
It's very varied in terms of what parish offer enables us to do, and we hope that ultimately that enables us to grow the kingdom of God in this place.
The main challenge for our church, like many in rural areas, is that we're a small populated parish with a large building to maintain.
Finances are always a challenge in this benefice and are going to be much more of a challenge this year and in the years to come as a result of all of the implications of lockdown.
The PCC may need to use a third of its rainy day reserve fund to meet our parish offer commitment and other church costs this year. We are grateful to those who give generously by standing order and through the parish giving scheme. But our usual fundraising events will not take place, and with churches locked, we are missing the weekly plate offering too.
So really there's a lot of working with families, there's a lot of working with people with addictions, there's a lot with helping out at the food bank and obviously delivering food parcels out to people. And generally just being a voice around this town that says there is hope when we're in a world that seems like there is no hope.
We're part of a group of churches that work collaboratively together. We're not a benefice, we're in our own benefices, but we choose to work together and share resources.
After lockdown, we will continue to support the greater good in the community through encouraging continued donations to the food banks, supporting activities of the local Churches Together group in US Herald, such as Christian Aid Week.
This time next year, we'll be serving this community in new ways that maybe we can't even imagine yet. And that's part of what it means to serve South Wye.
The mission is we go out and we see this town transformed. Whoever that may be and whatever social divide, barrier, whatever, we just want to say we want to cut across all those with the love of the kingdom. It's about seeing individual lives transformed.
At the start of the lockdown in Ross, we realised quite early on that we needed to do something to improve the chances of people giving to the church. We'd already experimented and were using the parish giving scheme, and we tried to increase awareness of that online.
Friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you again for your generosity of time, resources and money for the continuance of ministry here in the Diocese of Hereford.